what's up? This is Tink, and right now you're tuned into BNR Weekly. If you're not thinking Tink, you're not thinking right.
And you're watching.
You are now watching
BNR Weekly. I hope you guys are paying attention and tuning in.
And you're watching BNR Weekly.
BNR Weekly.
BNR Weekly.
BNR Weekly.
BNR Weekly. And you're rocking with BNR Weekly.
BNR Weekly.
Shout out to BNR Weekly. Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's Mickey Blends, and thank you for tuning into another BNR Weekly exclusive. In this episode, we caught up with Timbaland's artist Tink. Neiko got to sit down with her and chop it up. We found out some new things. Will she be on Empire next year for 2016? Don't know, but let's find out.
Thanks for checking out another edition of BNR Weekly. I'm your host, Neiko of Hot 1039-93.9. Right now, I got, man, you all over the place. The girl of the hour, the woman of the hour, of the day, Tink. What's going on?
I'm well, man. I'm well.
You just came from Colombia. You've been all over the place. Where have you traveled so far today?
I mean, today I just got to Colombia. I came to Charlotte. Yesterday I was in Atlanta. The week before that I was in New York. I just been moving around a lot.
Big moves, big moves. I want to talk about, of course, your relationship with Timbaland and how he got you on, and Missy and the whole crew. But how's that been so far?
Man, it's been a journey. Before I met Timbaland, I was one of those artists that was making music, just searching beats in the email and reaching out to people on Twitter. You know what I mean? So I never really had an official producer to really, come to the studio with me, give me some guidance. So when I met Timbaland, it was almost like a dream come true, man. He came through, and he actually just, gave me the game, and, he's already a creative genius. So to incorporate what he did, back in the day and infuse it with what I'm trying to do now, it's just coming out great.
Right. Now, was it like a star shot when you first walked in the studio and seen Tim sitting there?
And listen, when I first met Tim, I was a nervous wreck. It was like a million thoughts in my head because, he's a legend, and here I am, little old Tink from Chicago. I'm like, I don't know what he's gonna think of me, whether he's really gonna be feeling my music. But yeah, when I met Tim, we actually talked for like 2 to 3 hours just sitting on the couch. He was down to earth. He's definitely not one of those Hollywood producers that come in acting bougie, Tim was almost like family from the gate. So it just, it helped out a lot. And it shows in the studio, man, the chemistry is crazy. Okay,
let's talk about the music because you just touched on that a little bit. Ratchet Commandments, doing crazy. I just checked it on Spotify. And it's on iTunes as well, right?
Yes. If you haven't downloaded Ratchet Commandments, you have to go grab that right now.
Okay, let's talk about the first verse. I think the first 8 bars that you spit, you talked about the manual. And my biggest question when I heard that was, do you feel like the industry is going to change you? Like, did you feel like you had to put on a perception for other female rappers? Like, I don't want to name names, but some of the other females kind of got this old sexual thing going on, and you're trying to take another direction.
Yeah, and I think because of that, that's what makes me stand out. When I came into the game, I never was the over flashy type of person, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I gotta stay true to that. That's the person that my fans from day one knew, so I could never switch up on them. And for me, I see a bigger picture, like years down the line, I wanna look back and be proud of who I am or who I was. I don't want to look back and be ashamed, scared to show my kids what I did.
That's what's up.
I'm always thinking ahead. You got to stay 10 steps ahead of the game.
That's what's up. I definitely respect that, and we need people like you in the game like that. I also seen an interview that you did with Power 105, and you said no butt shots.
No butt shots. No butt shots. No, but yeah, that's the real deal. Like, it's just like everything ain't for everybody, and I'd rather not.
Right. Who is Tink listening to right now though? Because I know you listen to a little bit of everybody, but who you rocking with?
You'd be surprised. My playlist is like all over the place. I'm definitely listening to Drake, his latest mixtape.
Okay.
I'm listening to a lot of R&B artists. There's this new guy. His name is, I think, Jacob Whitefield.
Okay.
But he has a R&B pop song that I just fell in love with. Ed Sheeran. I'm listening to a lot of different sounds. I gotta stay kind of ahead. So I never want to just stay secluded in one genre, man. I'm always thinking of new shit.
Right. I know you said that you're the voice of the people. You like to refer to yourself as the voice of the young people. Do you feel like, why do you feel like you should be responsible to carry that torch?
Well, for me, it's just coming out of Chicago, man. We don't have a lot of people to look up to, for number one. And then I always think about, when I was growing up, who was I listening to? We need an artist that young girls can play while they in the car with their mom, or you know, somebody that they can listen to, and 10 years down the road, they still playing the same songs. You know, we don't have like classic feel-good records, so I got to bring that back to the game. And I think, you know, I speak for the people and not to the people, because you know, it's easy to talk about everything that you got, your clothes, your car, your foreign and shit, and that's cool. But who's really talking about what real people going through? All
right, the struggles, yeah.
For the people.
Yeah, exactly. Now I know, like I mentioned before, Timbaland is the producer, but he's also the producer of Empire. So I'm just curious, can we expect you on there?
You have to watch. You know, the secret to Empire is just how spontaneous that show is.
Right.
Daniels is doing his thing, and you just have to stay tuned. Like, you know, it's full of surprises. So I can't say too much.
Right. Before I get you out of here, I know the album Tink is about to drop. When is it gonna drop?
This summer. This summer it's definitely coming. I want to say towards the end of July. Ratchet Commandments. Like I said, if you haven't listened to Ratchet Commandments, you gotta tune in and reevaluate some things.
Speaking of the video, Ratchet Commandments, the video, Dave Myers. Man, you working with legends already.
Yeah, man, it's a real blessing. Big things are coming. Like, if people don't know, Dave Myers was the director for a lot of Missy Elliott videos. He worked with Timbaland as well as Hi-Hat, who was the choreographer. So it was like a family reunion on set. Everybody was showing love, and it was like a good chemistry in the room, in the entire set. So yeah, it shows in the video. You gotta check it out. Ratchet Commandments.
Alright, cool. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. She been doing her thing, man. Tink's dropping later on this summer.
Late July, you guys. Tink.
Alright, BNR Weekly.
And that was a great interview, Neiko. Thank you again to Tink. And make sure you guys be on the lookout for her album coming out later this year titled Tink. And I'm Mickey Blends, and I will see you guys later.
Chase the dream, cousin, chase the dream.